guys, my name is Jerica Rubinette and welcome to my channel, Just Jerry. Today I'm doing a full face of first impressions makeup and a wear test. So usually when I do a makeup video, they are usually really long and really boring, so let's just get straight into it. The first thing I'm going to be giving my impression on is the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. Now I know most of you are like, wait, what? But this is apparently supposed to be a really good primer, and Nikki Tutorials actually showed everyone this, and now everyone on the internet uses it. So I'm going to be putting this on only half of my face, and then I will be wearing it all throughout the day, and by the end of the day I can show you how much of a difference it really makes. So I don't really know how to go about this. Okay, well my first impression is that it's a lot like runnier than I thought it was going to be, and also it smells like a guy. I'm not really sure how long I'm supposed to let that dry for, but now I'm going to use my Designer Brands 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. I haven't used this, obviously, it's a first impressions video, so I really don't know if this is going to be my color. I got the shade Light Sand. It's a little bit too light for me, but I think I can make it work. Actually, it matches my neck pretty well. Okay, so my first impression is it has really good coverage, but I found that it went on a little bit more streaky on the side that I have my post-shave balm on. It might be the brush, I really don't know. So I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques sponge this time, and I'm going to do a second layer, and I usually don't do a second layer of my foundation, but this is just to see if it's a little bit buildable or if it gets cakey in some areas. Okay, so there's my second layer done, and so far I haven't noticed any like really cakey places. However, I will say this is not a matte foundation. I don't know if it claims to be. It doesn't say that it's matte, but it does say that it's suitable for all skin types. So I personally have oily skin. I'm not sure about that because I've never been professionally checked before, but from what I can tell, I definitely get oily on my T-zone, but I have some dry patches also around my spots. So I will be testing that out throughout the day and seeing how it wears. The next thing I'm going to be giving my first impression on is this Maybelline Better Skin Foundation. No, wrong. Concealer. It's skin perfecting, reduces dark circles, covers imperfections, and it's a flawless coverage. So that's a lot to promise. This is going to be way too dark for me. So I'm just going to go in with this flat foundation brush, I think it is, and I'm going to apply that under my eyes. Yeah, this is the lightest shade I could find. It's in the shade Light, and it's definitely not as light as I usually wear my concealer, but it's not too bad. At least it's not darker than my foundation. I don't know if it's making much of a difference. Okay, so that's my concealer, and I am not like a huge fan of it, but it's also not terrible. I feel like it's very sheer coverage, like it didn't cover everything. I'm not complaining yet. I will see how it holds up throughout the day. Okay, now I know my skin is looking real like dewy at the moment, but I'm just gonna wait for it to dry a tiny bit before I set it with some powder. So I'm going to be using my Morphe 35O palette, and I'm so excited to use this. I feel like I've been waiting for this for so long. And like, come on, look how beautiful that is. I have already swatched these, but I haven't used them on my eyes yet, so we will see. Okay, so at some point in that, my camera stopped recording, but I don't know when, so I'm not sure how much footage I lost. I think it was just me putting on my eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with the Master Precise by Maybelline. I have had this for a while, but I don't think I've used it yet, and if I have, then I don't remember it, so this is going to be my second impression of it. As you can tell, I did get a little bit carried away with both my eyeshadow and my blending. So I'm going to go back in with this concealer and just try to clean that up a little bit. That's another reason why I didn't put powder on, because a rule of makeup is that you're not meant to put liquid back over the top of powder. So I left it unpowdered so that in case anything happened, I could go back with my concealer and just try to fix it. For some reason this look reminds me of Katniss Everdeen. Katniss Everdeen, the girl on fire. Well, there you go. Just a little natural look for today. I'm gonna have to wear this all day and I'm going to a football game, so people are gonna think I'm freaking crazy. Okay, now I didn't get anything new for my eyebrows, so I'm just gonna use a brown shade from this palette and this new Real Techniques brush for eyebrows. I'm not used to doing my eyebrows with powder, so they look a little weird, but it matches the rest of the makeup look. Now I'm going in with this Australis Fresh and Flawless powder. Once again, I'm not sure if this is going to be my shade. This is in light beige, and I'm just going to set my foundation. Hopefully, this is going to make it look a little bit more matte. This powder's like almost a gray color. Do you see that? I do really love the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, so I'm not sure if I can find anything that I love quite as much. This brush is amazing. It's like so big, so fluffy. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna go in with the Australis Banana powder. I'm not sure if this is gonna be different than the one that's in the AC On Tour kit. I'm hoping it's not because I really love that banana powder. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. I do my makeup in like the weirdest order ever. Like I keep going face, eyes, face, eyes, face. Sorry about it. Now I'm going to use this The Balm Bahama Mama bronzer. Now I'm not sure if this is going to be warm toned or cool toned, so I'm not sure if I'm meant to contour or bronze with it. It looks very cool toned to me, so I'm going to contour with it. Whoa! Pigment. Very pigmented. I really like this brush. It like gets really well into the hollows of your cheeks. This side looks super patchy to me in the mirror, and then this side looks a lot better blended. I'm not sure if it's because I didn't set my foundation enough or if it's because this side has a primer on it, but stuff usually goes onto this side of my face a little bit better anyway. Okay, I still feel like I look a little too dead, so I'm gonna go get my bronzer just to add some color in and hopefully make me look a little bit more alive. Okay, now I'm going to be using blush. So this is the Sleek blush and it's in the trio. It's called Lace. I think I'm going to use this shade right here, and I might mix a tiny bit of this shade into it as well. Whoa. I really like that blush. I think it's kind of natural looking and it adds like a really nice coral look. I feel like it'd be really good in the summertime. This highlighter has been talked about a million times. This is the Solstice highlighter by Sleek as well, and look how beautiful this packaging is. I literally don't even want to touch it because I'm scared I'm going to get fingerprints on it because it's just so pretty. Since I'm going for like the peachy shades right now, I think I'm going to use this like orange kind of shade mixed with this yellow gold shade, and I've heard that this is super pigmented, so I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit at a time. Yo, yeah, that's highlight right there. Woo! That is like holographic. That is how pigmented it is. Oh my god! I almost forgot my eyelashes, which is my favorite part. So I've never tried this before. This is the Falsies Maybelline Volume Express Flared Mascara. Such a long name. Everyone knows by now that Maybelline mascaras are my favorite. Okay guys, my memory card just ran out of room, so I'm quickly just gonna finish this video up on my iPhone. So all you missed is my thoughts on the mascara. It's not my favorite Maybelline mascara, but as you can see, it did give me a little bit of volume. I am luckily born with very long eyelashes naturally, so any mascara doesn't look too bad on me, but definitely not my favorite, but it definitely will get the job done. How many times can I say definitely? And then I went in with the Velour Lips by Australis. This is in the shade Honolulu, and I don't like this shade at all. I don't think it really matches my skin tone. It's way too light and it makes my teeth look a little bit yellow, which is real gross. But the texture of this is very moussey and it definitely dries quickly. It's not tacky at all. And it shows my fine lines, but it's not too noticeable, and my lips are very dry, so any lipstick basically shows my fine lines. Oh my god, my highlighter is like way too much. Like way too much. Actually, this whole makeup look is like way too much. Anyway, that is my first section of the video done. I will be checking in a few hours just to show you how the makeup has held up on this half of my face, and I'll see you then. Hey guys, so it's 3:30 now, so it's been about 6 hours since I applied the makeup, and as you can tell, there's not really much of a difference between the primed and the unprimed side, but when I bring you in close, hopefully you can see, the foundations actually started to separate on my skin, and I'm not sure why that happens, but for some reason a lot of foundations actually do that. The CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation does that to me as well, so I'll have to Google that and find out what it's about. But my eyes have stayed pretty well. The lips turned pinker than when I put them on. Can you see? I don't know. Either way, I don't really love this makeup look if I'm being completely honest, but I will still wear it for about 5 more hours and I'll check back in to see if you can see a difference then. Bye. Okay guys, so here is my final checkup, and as you can see, I have gotten a little bit oily. My skin is naturally oily, so it was bound to happen, and also there's definitely some redness peeking through, like here and here, but for the most part it was definitely long-lasting, full coverage, and I don't really think there was much of a difference between the primed and the unprimed side. If you can see a difference, let me know. Actually, it looks a little bit more patchy on this side. If you can see in this area, my blush definitely looks patchier. And my eye makeup is still very pigmented. Although I didn't like the look I created, it definitely stayed well throughout the day. My lips finally wore off. I did not like that color. The consistency of the lipstick actually got really dry towards the end. It started to flake. But I think matte lipstick usually does that anyway. So yeah, that is my final result or thoughts on the look today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and I will do another one in the future if you want. If not, then leave me a request for what you want to see on my channel next, and I will see you all next time. Until then, enjoy the adventure. Bye.